Hello, it's Burgess, and this is I guess, quarter. We are ending the third quarter of the year, and this is where I'm at. Um, so this is my journal. I'm not doing the Omni journal anymore. I don't put any planning or anything in my journal anymore. I don't really put much of anything except the journaling. So I did the cover. I covered it. This is a Taroko Design Enigma. This is a mermaid jellyfish. It has the corset back. It's a trifold. It is an A5 size. So let's get started. Like I said, this is the Taroko Design Enigma, which is 68 GSM Tomoho River paper. So I have my index, and I'm just keeping the index pretty simple. If there's anything that really I want to stand out, that I want to know what is, let's see if I can scoot this up just a tiny bit. If there's something that I really want to know what it is, where it's at, I am listing it. So I have the pages numbered. I was going to use this as an illustrated journal, but then I changed my mind and decided to just use it as a journal. So I do have a few illustrations with a bit of writing, a couple of things that happen. On this, I have elsewhere in a sketchbook, and I wanted to put it in here, and then I don't know if I'm going to or not. I did this for my husband and my daughter of Chris Cornell when he died. And I left this blank because my husband wanted me to scan this, and I needed to be able to have like really not much over here in case I haven't scanned it yet though. So this is where June starts, and I haven't finished. There's some pages that are not finished. This was a self-portrait. I'm going to, which is why it's in the index, I'm eventually going to draw in watercolor all of the fountain pens that I have. I started with these two, which is my Twisby Mini, and then this is the Pilot Pereira. I keep adding bits and pieces to this. This is a bit of Courtney's collage stuff from her Patreon, and I did this butterfly, watercolored it. I am going to, every time I come across something that really stands out, I'll either draw it and watercolor it, or I'll paste it on here. I'm eventually going to put a poem on here, but I haven't figured out which one. I did this. This I watercolored and then on mixed media paper and then added it. And these I printed out. They were free bits of butterflies I got from Pinterest, and printed them all out and then added them, and then added silver or gold with the Uniball signo to them. So, and then I watercolored the leaves, so I have a garden of butterflies. So most of these are just illustrations of my day. I did some plein air sketching. Actually, it's urban sketching because I went out somewhere and I took photos of where I went, and this was the little tattoo that came in the thing, and so I put it in the journal. Well, World Watercolor Month was going to start in July, and I really wanted to do it. I did not, so maybe next year. Lister's got a list. The retreat, the reset girls. And I did some of that stuff in there, but not very much of it. Some paper blanks, journals, the top off of a fountain pen ink. Just, this was some Happy Mail. This came off. I was sent a Erin Condren journal, and when I'm finished with what I'm doing now, it's probably going to end up being my morning pages journal. So I watercolored the rabbit. That was on the card, and I really enjoyed doing that. And then this was some different bits of art showing the different kinds of art and what people think of as art. This was a bit of Courtney's collage. This was a painting I did. I've been practicing faces. Some different things. Some collage work. And this was the art snacks thing. The color wheel. Some Tibbins, Mr. Victor, David, Mr. Rockstar. My birthday present that had been shipped. Some more bits. Journaling. This was a very, very hard month for me. It's gonna probably get harder eventually, but ants. My whole kitchen got covered in ants on the floor and everywhere, and yeah, not a good day. I tried anything and everything that would get rid of ants. Some more journaling. I did that on mixed media paper and added it in. That's my Hobonichi cover. This was in a coloring book that a friend sent, and I colored it, put it in here. I've been seeing these red birds all over the place. This is some of Victor's stuff from daycare. This I just thought was really cute. Some more illustrating, journaling my day. Mr. Victor and I were watching The Land Before Time. We had applesauce as a snack. That was dinner. I found a Hobonichi illustration thing that came with one of the Hobonichis, and I put some of the stuff in here. That was some stickers, celebrating Victor's birthday party. I have pictures to put in here, but it's a picture of my dad and my brother, my nephew, some illustrations, the Game of Thrones, and I did the winter thing. It looked really good before I wrote over it, but illustrating my day. Mr. Rockstar with a guitar case. My dad with Victor from 2014. The only way to beat cancer is to accept the reality, embrace the pain, and find the courage to move forward one day at a time. I found this in my journaling bit ephemera stuff, and I put that here. Started watching that on Netflix. I think it was Netflix. I have pictures to add in here, but I haven't put them in there yet. This is just some journaling that I did. I had a lot of stuff going on in July, finding out that my dad had cancer and that Mr. Rockstar had Crohn's disease, so it was just a really rough time. Practicing faces, practicing the Game of Thrones. Midnight Texas. I made gluten-free brownies. My daughter and I were talking about cutting hair. Goodbye July stuff. I like doing these where I, wrap up the month. Some more journaling in my days. This was the art snack stuff that came in, and I put it all in here. I'm going to, I think, keep doing that. Some more journaling and illustrating. 5 things to quit, like right now. Trying to please everyone, fearing change, living in the past, putting yourself down, and overthinking. I got some new ink in. Watching The Event on Hulu. It's right across. That's actually like our yard right across. My new camera bag. My desk. Mr. Victor in my chair. My coffee cup. These were supposed to be illustrations I was doing, and I never did that one. Maybe I'll do something on here. I don't know. I did this and did a really good job. This was a do your own challenge kind of thing from Little Raven Ink's Patreon page, and they ended up sticking together and it messed up the page, so journal pages. I kind of did one thing, it illustrated my day with one. This is me working on editing at my desk. The neighbors right down the road. We went to see The Dark Tower. Put the movie tickets in here and the quote from the book. And then I illustrated our day part. This was the eclipse, and I added some pictures. And this was Tuesday, and it was kind of just showing different things of my day. This was Wednesday. This is the thing that came with the microphone for my new, to me, camera I got for my birthday. I found the thing, and then these are the Daniel Smith watercolors, and I have the thing glued right there, but I have this in there so I can keep referring back to it. Wednesday was also Mr. Victor's second day of school. This was his first day of school right here, but I picked him up on Wednesday. And so I added pictures and journaled about it. Mr. Rockstar's dad got a bunch of lottery tickets, and these were ours. And I did, you could tell, I did a bunch of different swatches of watercolor in here. Had a lot of fun doing them. These are the colors from, most of the colors from Jane Blondell's watercolor palette. Jane, I'll think of it and I'll write it. So this was Thursday's pages, and I'm doing morning pages there, and Mr. Rockstar, and I did this, I watercolored, this is my word for the year, and I'm getting back to that. This is July, and most of August were kind of rough. And it's about to get rougher, I think, because my dad's not doing very well again. It's gotten worse. He's lost a lot of weight. I journal about it in here because I talked to my mom here. I'm starting to add pictures again more. So this is Friday's page, and my new Taroko Breeze came in. These should have been opposite, but it's okay. Picked up Mr. Victor from school. And then we ran some errands, and then we went by Starbucks, and he wanted a muffin, and I got me some coffee. And then we went to Chick-fil-A, and we had some food. He ate part of the muffin, and then he ate half of his chicken nuggets, and then he ate the rest of the muffin. That's a mouthful of muffin. What inspires me, and instead of just writing 5 things, I just wrote a bunch of things down that inspire me, and then what I think about. When I think about what inspires me to keep showing up, it's a lot of different things. When I think about who, it's a lot of different people, just all the things. Yeah, Mr. Victor and Mr. Rockstar. And I haven't done anything with today's page yet, but I will. So this is my flip through from May until now. And I'm really liking how this is turning out. For some of the blank pages, there are a few. I will go in and maybe write a poem or do some illustration, or just maybe I'll put some watercolor down and then write a poem. Some of my favorite lines from the books I'm reading or something, so that it is from this year. And like I said, I'm just adding bits and pieces to this as I go, and I'm going to draw some more of my fountain pens here and here. And I don't know that I'll ever do anything with that page, but yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out. I'm doing more and more of actually illustrating my coffee cups. Mr. Rockstar and I have a couple of different coffee cups that kind of sort of match. They're either they're the same cup but with different things, or they're the same cup but different colors. Sometimes, especially like we had coffee together Friday morning. So that's it, y'all. I am on 24, 25, 26, 27. This is page 128. So I have a lot of pages to go. I have a lot of pages to go. But I'm really liking how it's going so far. And that's it. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Thanks, y'all. Bye.